babies, discarded with the fish bones and eggshells. Girls, 11 years old, pierced and punctured by old men with threepence of time, rotted upon like animals. Degradation. Fathers with their daughters, brothers and sisters sharing beds. Beggars and thieves left to run on the streets. And astride the whole stinking pile of wounds and rotten flesh. Your masters, the men who you touch your cap to. The Peaky Blinders. The vicious, merciless gangs who blind those at sea and cut out the tongues of those who talk. You are worse than them. Those of you who have taken their bribes these years since the war, those of you who look the other way, you are worse than them. God damn you for soiling your uniforms. And then there are the Irathenians and the communists, blacker hearts still. They feed on the pus of all this corruption, like maggots in a corpse. And like maggots, if left to swell, they will eventually swarm like flies and spread their rotten philosophy across the country and across the world. Those, then, are our enemies. A three-headed beast. It is my job to decapitate each one, and by God, I will do it. I don't trust any of yous until you earn my trust. And that takes some earning. These are the new men who will bolster your ranks. Good men from God-fearing families. By the time the sun sets, they will be sworn in and in uniform, and by sunrise tomorrow, they will be on the streets. God help those who stand in our way.
Sorry, Mr. Shelby. Sorry.
Right.
We ran away from Mr. Shelby.
This way. You see, ladies, when you're out with a blinder, you don't have to kill. Right. I want a blowjob off both of you before they let the ordinary people in. Where you go? Take your hat. What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? I'm Arthur fucking Shelby!
Arthur Shelby, lead pack dog of the Peaky Blinders. Look at me. Your uniform? Terrifying, I'm sure. Do you have a gun?
No gun. Knife in his sock, cosh in his belt.
Shelby. I want you to see this as me introducing myself to you. Understand? In all the world, the only thing that interests me is the truth. So, what do you know about the robbery?
What robbery?
I will ask you again. What do you know about the robbery?
I swear to God, I don't know what you're talking about. What fucking robbery?
After 35 years of dealing with animals like you, I can tell just by sniffing the air whether or not you're lying.
I'm not fucking lying. All right? I'm not fucking lying.
I know. I see nothing of interest behind the blood in your eyes. And no blood in your veins that could carry even a trace of cunning or guile. But understand this. That is well within my power to have you and the rest of your scum family face down in the canal before the year is out. On the other hand, we can help each other.
Secretary of State, this is Chief Inspector Campbell.
Mr. Churchill, sir. May I say what a great honor it is to meet you?
Bit of a whistle-stop tour. Love the hat, by the way.
Thank you. It's Beaver.
So, are you settling in?
I've set up a command network. I have agents in place across the city who will act as my eyes and ears. And I've begun to interrogate suspects vigorously.
You were in Belfast. Understand you broke a few Fenian hearts.
A rat's nest, sir.
So who do you think stole the guns? The Fenians or the communists?
If it is the IRA Fenians, I will find them and find the guns. If it is the communists, I will find them and find the guns. If it is common criminals, I will find them and find the guns. To me, there is no distinction between any of the above.
We chose you because you're effective. But remember this, Mr. Campbell. This is England, not Belfast. Bodies thrown in the rivers wash up in the papers here. We must keep the existence of these stolen guns out of the news, otherwise we're simply advertising them for sale. If there are bodies to be buried, dig holes and dig them deep. I want everything accounted for, down to the last bullet.
Are you in possession?
I am, sir.
First impressions?
I'm quite shocked at how these people live. Have you found anything out that might help me?
I interrogated the head of the Peaky Blinders. He didn't know anything. A brute.
It strikes me that it isn't Arthur who heads the Shelby family. It's the younger one, Thomas. They say he won 2 medals for gallantry in the war.
You sound fascinated.
However, my opinion has not changed. The bookmaker gangs have other business, and the communists are too weak to have planned this. I believe the guns were taken by the IRA.
You must not let your personal history cloud your judgment.
What history? That the IRA murdered my father will not affect my judgment.
If you see any guns, check the serial numbers against that list. Your father was the finest officer I ever worked with. I know he'd be very, very proud of you.
We will take them before last night's beer turns to piss and wakes the devils up. We will leave no stone unturned. Every gun, every bullet will be brought to me for inspection. Now, take your positions.
Jump, Peter. I'll catch you. Come on.
Look at this. A prescription for iron tablets for Ada fucking Shelby.
Mrs. Donovan, I need that favour.
Come in and be quick.
I'm not coming in. She is.
Holy Jesus, it's the Shelby girl.
Hey, you've not seen her with me, okay, Mrs. Donovan? Just give her a cup of tea and let her stay until the police are gone.
She's the sister of those Peaky Blinder devils.
And yet, she's an angel. Come on, Ada.
What are you going to do, Freddie?
Hey, I'm going to have to leave town for a bit.
Gentleman would take off his hat, put out his pipe. So you specials only dare come here when you know the boys are away at the fair?
You mean your nephews? Their guns and their razors? Is it them you're lighting candles for?
No. I'm lighting candles for the boys from the garrison who lost their lives in France. There's a list there. Look. Here you didn't make it to France, Inspector Campbell.
You've heard of me. I've heard of you.
Is it the Holy Grail you're looking for?
As a matter of fact, it is the Holy Grail I'm looking for. Something precious, something stolen. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about.
Sorry. Misunderstood your intention when you pushed me against the wall.
Turn the place upside down. Arthur Shelby said you people would help us.
We don't know what you've lost. How can we help you find it?
But I have found out subsequently that I was speaking to the wrong man. Next time, I want to talk to the boss. Licky Tea Rooms, Friday, 10 o'clock. And when I say the boss, I mean Thomas. Come on.
There's a telephone call for you, sir, on the London line.
There is? It's almost midnight.
It's Mr. Winston Churchill, sir.
Yes, sir.
Inspector Campbell, I hear there's been a bonfire in your city.
There was a small fire reported around 9 o'clock, Watery Lane. Certainly nothing to trouble you about, sir.
Ah, but I'm afraid it has troubled me. Half an hour ago, I received a wire communication from the editor of the Birmingham Evening Dispatch. It seems one of his reporters was invited to the fire and discovered that they were burning pictures of the king.
Of the king?
Any newspaper report which may cause embarrassment to His Majesty is always referred first and as a matter of routine to the Home Office.
I will go down there immediately and arrest those involved.
No, you most certainly will not make arrests. If there are arrests, there will be trials. If there are trials, there will be more newspaper reports, which will necessarily mention the burning of the king's likeness. I put you in Birmingham for one very specific reason. Are you any nearer to finding those stolen guns?
We are making steady progress.
We need results. Good night, Mr. Campbell.
Sir, could I at least ask? Does this report name any of those involved?
It names a Mr. Thomas Shelby. The report mentions he's a war hero.
I chose this place because it is outside both of our jurisdictions. Do you want tea?
Inspector, I responded to your invitation because I want us to understand each other. I'm a businessman. I want to make my business successful.
And I want my city run peacefully.
Well, if the city is peaceful, business can thrive.
So we are on the same side.
I think perhaps we could be.
Night. How can we be on the same side when I see things like this? My men found this in the bedroom of a known communist. It has your sister's name on it. It was obvious she'd been sleeping in his bed. Are you also in bed with the communists, Mr. Shelby?
I do not share their fantasy. And as for my sister, I've already dealt with the situation.
Freddie Thorne is at the very top of my list.
I'll cross him off. He won't be returning to the city. I'll make him part of our deal.
What deal?
You and your specials will leave my businesses alone from now on. No more raids into our territory, no more smashing up pubs, no more lifting my runners. You will turn a blind eye to all of my gambling operations. Also, I am planning an expansion onto the racetracks. I intend to do business with Billy Kimber. He runs most of the legal trackside betting outside of London. He has policemen on his payroll. I want you to put in a word with the Chief Inspector of Gloucestershire that his men should leave me alone when I make my move.
Forgive me, I don't seem to have a pen to write down this rather long list of demands. And what do I get in return?
I have what you're looking for. I have the guns.
What guns?
We're not here to play games.
Wait.
25 Lewis machine guns, 50 carbines, 10,000 rounds of ammunition, all in a crate bound for Libya, stolen from the BSA factory proofing bay. I'm guessing they sent you to Birmingham to get those guns back. Well, to me that hasn't. I've left word with men I trust that if I am taken into police custody for whatever reason, those guns will be shipped to Liverpool. From there, they will be sent directly to Belfast and sold to the Irish Republican Army. All your good work in Ireland will be undone. Each stolen weapon is numbered and marked. If I sell them to the IRA, it won't be long before Mr. Churchill finds out. I imagine you got into enough trouble over the burning of the King's photographs. That was just a taster. If those guns reach Belfast, your life in the force is over. When I have achieved what I've set out to achieve, I will let you know where to find the guns. You'll be a hero. You'll probably get a medal. I'm a fair man. It's a fair offer. Do we have a deal? I need an answer. Right now.
Very well. But I'd prefer if we don't shake hands on it.
And why would I shake the hand of a man who didn't even fight for his country?
Grace. I have new information. Thomas Shelby is now the beginning, the middle and the end of your mission.
So what shall I do?
It hurts me as much as it would a father sending his own daughter into a whorehouse, but
No matter how repugnant it may be, you must do everything you can to get close to him. And find out where those guns are heading. Of course, when I say everything, I don't mean.
You underestimate me in every way.
Here. You are now active on a military operation on behalf of the Crown. And I wish to God circumstance hadn't chosen you.
That's what I'm trained for. I'm late for my shift.
Grace, my heart is with you. Moss, what do we know about the Black Swan? An operative has provided intelligence, and it is a place where IRA men gather.
It's just a lot of drunken navigators singing songs, sir. The IRA wouldn't go near them.
And why are two of them looking to buy guns?
Do you have names?
Must she do everything for you?
She, sir.
One female operative has proved more useful than any you great lumps of man.
We are regular police officers, sir, not spies. We can only act when a crime's been committed. Perhaps I should send some men down to the Black Swan to ask questions.
And scare them all into hiding. Not the best of tactics, Sergeant.
My tactics come from my experiences in France. Most of my great lumps of men served in France too, sir.
I serve my country every day. That'll be all, Sergeant.
The victim had been drinking in the Black Swan pub, sir, the pub that you told me about. And the neighbour said that she saw a young woman leaving the streets where the body was found. A woman, sir. I wondered if there was a connection.
A connection with what, Sergeant?
Well, you said that your spy was a woman, sir. I wondered if there was now a policy. Shoot to kill. Like there was in Belfast.
The Republicans are famously factional. He was killed by one of his own. That'll be all, Sergeant. And they're not called spies. They're called operatives.
Operative, sir. Right, sir.
You had no business. Observe and report. That is your remit.
I decided we needed to know where he lived.
I warned you not to let your personal history cloud your judgment. You went after him because he was IRA.
I followed him because I thought he might have information.
According to the rules, I should pull you out of Garrison Lane immediately.
No. Cheltenham's tomorrow.
You take too much upon yourself.
This is an active military mission. Your words. I'm doing my job.
Grace, the death of a base Fenian doesn't concern me. Your welfare does. Killing a man affects the heart. And as for my heart,
I know that because of our family connections, you take my progress personally. But I don't need you to be my father.
I will be thinking of you. Your message said you have an address for me.
Anonymous tip-off. The address of Stanley Chapman.
You promised me Freddie Thorne.
This is instead of Freddie Thorne.
No deal.
Inspector, Stanley Chapman is a bigger fish than Freddie Thorne. He's currently holding £200 in cash, given to the Communist Party by the Russian government. That's right. Chapman has snow in his boots, and all you need is a shovel. If he talks, you'll have proof. You might even get that medal. Now, before I give you the address, I want your word that you'll let Freddie Thorne and my sister leave the city.
Very well. You have my word.
I'd say our little truce is proving quite productive for both of us, Inspector. I'll get information and protection. And you? Well, you get Bolsheviks.
But on a more pressing matter, I'm afraid that Mr. Churchill is becoming impatient. And I fear that if you don't get back those stolen weapons soon, I will be replaced. That'll be the finish for me, that's for sure.
When my business with Kimber is done, the guns will be returned. That was the deal.
Then I'm in your hands, completely. You hold all the cards. But I hope to God that my dismissal doesn't come before your decision to hand back those guns. And I say this for your sake, because if I were to be fired and it were your fault, I would do things that would shame the devil. My fury is a thing to behold. On my last day in power, for example, I would see to it that you and your scum brothers have your heads stoved in with mallets and spades. And your sister, too. A baby inside her would be of no consequence to me. The only one to be spared would be your little brother Finn. He would, however, be lifted as a juvenile and dumped in that part of the adult prison where men have the most appetite for boys like him. Oh, that would be a dark day indeed, Mr. Shelby. If my dismissal comes before your decision. You understand? And know this. The clock is ticking.
Look what we found. See, Stanley Chapman really does have snow on his boots.
Mr. Chapman, you're fucked.
He still refuses to say where it came from.
I'm sure with a little persuasion, he'll tell us everything he knows, including the whereabouts of Freddie Thorne.
Sir?
Your face is a picture.
I thought you'd done a deal.
Oh, is that what you thought?
Well, you gave your word.
My word. People still talk about such things in this idiotic century. My word to who? To a Peaky Blinder? Aye. Go and interrogate Mr. Chapman until he tells us where we can find Freddie Thorne and his wife. The source of the money is of secondary importance. You think my campaign against Shelby has become personal? Correct. Spot on, as they say in London society. Now, go and interrogate Mr. Chapman. And do not make the mistake of being too gentle.
Right, sir. You told me to carry on. I wanted to stop. He had some kind of seizure.
So you killed him? Did he give you an address? What's the matter with you? He fell down some stairs.
This is not bloody Belfast.
Not yet, but if men like him get their way, it soon will be. So find some stairs, throw him down, and call the coroner. Use Grayson. If he has any awkward questions, ask about the welfare of his mistress in Saltley. That'll shut him up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll search them one by one. Please, Lord, let that which I seek be found here.
Not so much as a bullet, sir. Just more cigarettes and whiskey.
Arthur tells me you've been asking questions about how we run our business and how we get our booze and where we keep it.
I'm just trying to help.
Let's you and me go for a walk.
Where to?
Come on.
Why here?
You're a good Catholic girl, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, then you know it's here people come to confess. After you. Well, here it is, Grace. I'll confess. I need someone. Kimber has an advisor by the name of Roberts. He talks well, keeps the accounts, runs the legal side of the business.
And you need a Robert.
Arthur tells me you have ideas.
I'm not an accountant nor a lawyer.
No. No, but you have something I need. Class. I need someone who looks right at the big meetings. Epsom, Ascot.
Is this a job interview?
Arthur says you're good with numbers.
Well, that's relative. He's quite poor.
You keep the books in order.
They were chaotic.
But you're a liar. No Catholic girl would enter a church and forget to make the sign of a cross.
You're very perceptive.
First you lied to me about that pub you used to work in. And now I find out you're a Protestant.
Do you care?
No.
I like to fit in.
You pull a pint like someone who's thinking about it.
This isn't an interview. This is an interrogation.
Sit down. Look, Grace. You're washed up in a place you don't belong. For whatever reason. My good fortune.
And perhaps mine.
You know that most of what I do is illegal.
I'm not blind.
And yet you'd still be willing to work for me.
Are you offering me the job? Then I accept.
There's something else you should know. A very important detail about my reasons for employing you.
You disappoint me.
Do you resign?
No. My appetite for the work has only increased.
Tomorrow I'll show you around.
He's obviously not stupid. All we found was stolen tobacco and whiskey.
Which you left in place?
Of course. It would never endanger you. You're doing well, Grace.
I've been working on Arthur. He's easier.
And Thomas.
Yes.
Less intelligent.
Yes.
Is that a word you'd use about Thomas?
It's your word. He has promoted me. He wants me to be his bookkeeper and secretary.
A cutthroat gangster with a secretary. The pretensions of these hoodlums are quite breathtaking. Are they not?
Yes, quite breathtaking.
He's obviously fallen quite heavily for you.
Thought you'd be pleased.
Just hope you remember who you're dealing with here. A man who cuts off ears and cuts out tongues.
I know what he is, sir.
The difficulty with undercover work, Grace, is to remember what you are.
I come here with good news and I get this.
Grace. Malachi Barr, Brigade Commander of the South Armagh IRA. You hooked yourself a big fish there.
With these guns as bait, who knows what we'll catch?
We? Are you suggesting that you and I could work together as a team?
Perhaps we have more in common than you think, Inspector.
Can you deliver him?
With your help.
And I want word put out in Ireland that I was not involved.
So I'd be solving a problem for you.
And I'd be winning you that medal.
If I get a medal, I will have your initials engraved on the backside.
Oh. My initials on your backside. It's quite an image. Inspector, since we're getting on so well, can you answer me a question? Who gave you Freddie Thorne?
As everyone in the city knows, it was you, Mr. Shelby. First of all, let me say, I had no idea he would involve you in this ugly business. If I had, I never would have let it happen.
He trusts me. Told you that. You didn't believe me.
Right. Sergeant Moss made a report which he could have burnt. He said that when he entered the room, you were embracing.
Is that your primary concern? An embrace?
No, my concern is for your welfare.
It was me who killed them. I had no control.
You've been living with beasts.
It was the beast that tried to stop me. I believe last night something inside me changed. I no longer feel the need to avenge my father. The hatred that I brought here with me is gone. And therefore my reasons for joining the service.
You want to resign?
I think our mission has come to a natural end. I think I know where the guns are hidden.
You do? So tell me where.
If I'm right and the guns are found, you have no more business with Thomas Shelby. Is that not so? Our military mission will be over and we can leave the city as we found it.
Are you trying to do a deal with me? Because if you are, you must be explicit.
I want your word that Thomas Shelby will not be harmed if the guns are recovered. Your word as a gentleman. Will you give it?
Now, why would you want to save him?
Residue of sympathy.
Sympathy, you mean sentiment?
Yes. In his way, he has been kind to me.
Sentiment?
Yes.
You're too good-hearted for this work.
Perhaps. So for my sake, will you spare him?
You have my word.
A week after the robbery, there was a burial at St. Andrew's churchyard. I have found out that the man supposed to be buried is alive. Arthur is quite transparent. I learned that the funeral was attended only by the brothers. And the grave that they dug was far deeper than your average, and lined with lead, to keep out the damp. The guns are buried in that grave.
And tonight we will dig up that grave.
When my family thinks that I'm safely in my bed, oh, from morn until night, I am stretched out at your head, calling out unto the earth with tears hot and wild for the loss of a boy that I loved as a child.
Please.
So I am stretched on your grave, and I'll lie here forever. If your hands were in mine, I'd be sure they would not set my apple tree, my brightness. It's time we were together.
Well done, boys.
For I smell of the earth, and I'm worn by the weather.
All but one gun accounted for.
Then, sir, I resign my commission.
Good. Good. So, I am no longer your superior officer, and you're no longer my subordinate. And therefore, regulations permit me to offer you this. I'm a simple man, but a good man. And my admiration for you has turned to love. I don't ask for love in return, just recognition that we are like minds, we're shared values. Grace, will you marry me?
Mr. Campbell. You deserve better.
Is it him between us? Is it the beast that dug that grave? Is it him?
My resignation will be with you in the morning.
You may take satisfaction in a great victory. A terrible consequence has been avoided. Those guns that we dug up will never be used to murder the innocent or usurp the status quo. But even though we have solved a crime, we have as yet failed to punish the criminal. This man who dug this grave has also dug his own. He has proved a deadly menace to the King's peace, and tonight we will strike him down. We will drive our sword through his black heart. We will pursue him into the rat holes that he infests. And finally, we will rid this city of his kind. Justice will be done, and will be seen to be done. Amen.
There's going to be trouble now, Finn. You look after yourself, do you hear me? I'm going to be gone away for a while. Right, go on.
My brother in Digbeth just said the police are coming down from Derryton in numbers, asking for Tommy Shelby by name. Shit.
I'm going to have to lie low for a while.
Why?
I lost my bargaining power. This copper is just me and him now. When I get back, I'm going to tell you some things.
Harry said the police are already in Digbeth.
Yeah.
You took a chance coming here. Why?
The police are in the line, Tommy.
Come with me.
I'm looking for Thomas Shelby.
Never heard of him.
You'll never find him.
Go home. Perhaps I should ask that question again. On your knees. I understand this, barman. I don't care if you live or die.
I don't know. He left with the barmaid. He left with Grace. I think they were going to her place. Call it off.
Don't understand, sir. We should find the barmaid.
Call it off! All of it! Get it!
It's not much of a place.
It's all right.
You want tea?
Tea, no.
I have rum.
Actually, tea it is.
You want to impress me?
Yes. And do you have a biscuit?
No, they attract mice.
People look different at home.
In what way?
Off guard.
Should I be on my guard?
I'm a man who drinks tea. When the trouble dies down, I'll go.
When will it die down, do you think?
Late, I'd say.
So not until the morning, then?
Yes, I'd say I'll be here till morning. You have a gramophone.
It's broken.
I could still dance.
Yes, why not?
I know you like to be asked properly. Grace, can I have this dance?
Send a telegram to Mr. Churchill. I have news, very good news. Tell him the business I came to attend to is now complete. I'll be leaving the city. There's just one matter I need to tidy up first. Service?
We don't open 2 more hours. You come back later.
Police!
Inspector Campbell, sir. Any trouble, sir?
Look, I know. I know. That is, I'm given to understand by several of my officers that people come here, that men come here for a certain purpose. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Did I do that?
It's okay. You're a special customer.
Would you sit with me for a moment? Please.
For the suits.
You want to hear something funny?
I'm unarmed.
It's curious, Inspector. I thought you came here to clean up the city, not to sleep with its whores. You're no different from any other copper that came before you.
I'm no different from those who would follow should I choose to leave.
Oh, you've no reason to stay. You have what you came for.
Yes, I have what I came for. I have a meeting with Mr. Winston Churchill at midday. And no doubt he intends to congratulate me on finding those stolen guns. And you still don't know how we found them, do you? Good.
Oh, you got lucky.
Did I?
Yeah.
One thing I have learned is that you and I are opposites, but also just the same. Like an image in a mirror. We hate people. And they in turn hate us. And fear us. Before the day is over, your heart will be broken. Just the same as mine. Men like us, Mr. Shelby, will always be alone. And what love we get, we will have to pay for.
You forget, Inspector. I have my family.
Enjoy your day.
I told the Prime Minister personally that the guns had been retrieved, and he actually heard me and listened, and I'm pretty sure he gave me a half smile. He never usually smiles unless a political opponent dies. I plan to put your name forward in the New Year's honours list.
That would be too much, sir.
Nonsense. You deserve it. As I recall, he wrote to me several times about an undercover operative, a woman. Was she involved in the discovery? Does she deserve some kind of commendation?
Yes. She was instrumental. A truly loyal servant to the crown. And that is what the record should state.
And what of the men who actually stole the guns? The Peaky...
Blinders, sir. If we were to make arrests, the whole thing would end up in open court, and I know we wish to keep this matter confidential.
So they'll go free?
Not quite, sir. See, I have plans for the Peaky Blinders.
I want to ask you one question, then I'll leave. Tommy knows who I am. What did you say to him? What did you say to him?
I told him that his heart would be broken before the day was over. So it seems you've broken two hearts, Grace.
As well as my own.
Well, who won?
Mr. William Kimber has been found dead, a gunshot wound. So I'm guessing that means Peaky Blinders won, sir. Also, the communist agitator Freddie Thorne was taken from his transport by armed men. Since there were no officers on the street at the time, following your orders, he managed to escape easily and is now at large. The prison officers said they recognised the men. They were Peaky Blinders as well, sir. I mean, we could go down there and make a few arrests, but no one will have seen anything. And there were no officers there to witness, so the Shelbys will get away with murder. Just like they always have. Some things never change. Hey, sir.
Dear Grace, without a secretary, I write my own letters, and I write without malice. I learned long ago to hate my enemies, but I've never loved one before. The idea of New York is interesting, but I have worked so hard for this day, for this victory. I have responsibilities here, for people I need to protect, and people who I love. Before the war, when I had an important decision to make, I used to flip a coin. Perhaps that is what I will do again. Polly tells me you fell in love for real, and Polly is never wrong about matters of the heart. I will give you my decision within 3 days.